So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular. But his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed. And he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Good read, needed to be. That could spell trouble. That is Snuta! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Olise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Conte, done delicately. Not the most accurate pass. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Scholes.
Marseille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And Scholes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan, always looking for that half a chance. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good spread. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Forlan. Tries a deft little ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Van Dijk. Well, that pass isn't the best. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got...
Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And that's put paid to a promising move. A header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's shifting through the gears here. Just eases him off the ball. Kante defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
they'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Olise. Now there's a fine ball. Conte. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some resolute defending there. And here's Scholes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. Rijkaard. Marseille looking to... Can he finish? It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Marseille get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Scholes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Pacho. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
If you do have a chance today, please take
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
RZ with the corner, there first. Hazard goes short. Forlan has it out wide and in space. Olise. Scholes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Passes short and sharp. And he's cut it out. Scholes. Pele. Marseille are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Conte.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice sequence of passes. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
RZ have their second corner now. Hazard with the short one. Marseille are looking to go forward now. And here's Forlan. He's having a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Cross in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's in on chance for a shot! It's in! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And here's Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Goes for a shot! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Forlan really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Scholes. Pelé. And it's Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. RZ finding their passes. Rijkaard. Ruben Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Forlan. Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Played back to the goalkeeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Engages and forces him off the ball. Forlan. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Forlan. Olise does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's got away. Forlan. And the shot's on here. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Olise picks it up out wide. And here's Forlan. It's Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Hazard. Cannavaro. Now it's Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this... sparingly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Those of you making their way
Your
home
reflections
on
then,
public
Jim.
transportation
Marseille
today, please watch
desperately
the screen
failing
for
to...
train.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. So it's down to business, the business that truly gets this crowd engaged. This sight, an ageless reminder of the investment in this game. The Pumas know where they truly belong. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy, Tiani Reinders, is someone who can take control of the game from centre midfield. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of everything from him here. He's box to box.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. There's the header! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Marseille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Olise picks it up out wide. Carvajal. Olise. And that is expertly dealt with. Reinders.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chips it through. And that has been cleared. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Tries to pass it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Robertson charging forward down that flank. Pele.
Marseille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Decent progress down the left. And here's Hullet. And it's Robertson. Spread it left. Played in by... Oh, smashing header! They just took too long getting forward.
Ibrahimovic cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Pele. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Forlan. And here's Scholes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Carvajal. Defending was strong and firm. Neymar powering forward here. Scholes. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That is ended up in no man's land. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Olise! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Reinders. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's on his way! And he's really put himself on the line here. Pumas with the corner, there first. Reinders with the short one. Now it's Reinders. Here it is, crossed in. That is lovely. Now it's Reinders. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Elise. Here's Forlan. Scholes. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. Good purposeful running this. Carvajal spots it and intercepts.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he latch on to this?
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Se está realizando un cambio.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Marseille are down to 10 men. Played out wide. Lovely feet. And Hullet! Oh, it rattles the bar. Raul. Marseille do appear to have made a half-time change.
well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Ibrahimovic
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Robertson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Bullish header! He scores! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Can he get it through? Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet. So what can they make of this? Distributed tidily. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Have beautifully policed that midfield, the opposition.
Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Pumas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Scholes, out towards the flank. And it's played in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Dinks one through. That has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Marseille are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Can he get on the end of this? That's good play. Turns and goes back. Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Raul. No, he's not getting his way this time. Marseille still have the cards to affect this game. Reinders. Pumas look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're...
Reinders with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Reinders has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's very neat. And it's Hullet. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And he's there to retrieve it. Hullet. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Olise! And the lead stays intact, just.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
He has found the way through. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's another good win of the ball. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not the most accurate pass. He's shifting through the gears here.
Pumas nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Shevchenko, chance for a shot! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last!
Raul really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 9, número 11. Entran.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
8.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Raul. And he plays one through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's straight offside.
Cambio.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nakazawa. Raul. Ambitious ball here. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, sweet feet. Forlan, good purpose, and he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Marseille really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never...
Big header! In for the pieces! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He could be in here. That could spell trouble. Neymar. Now he's got space here. That ball looks a good one. Marseille leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Olise goes for a shot! Against the crossbar! And that was nowhere near his best. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the through ball. Neymar is... And the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's picked his way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. He's had it taken off him. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Carvajal. He's found a way through. Crosses it in here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's played through for him. Oh, well played, well played. That pass has been well intercepted. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that could set him on it. Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. Scholes shoots! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Marseille are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That has ended up in no man's land. Elise. Marseille looking to pass their way through. Conte. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Messi! Oh, crossbar! And he cuts out the supply. Conte, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko. Charge, surely! And now they can clear their lines. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Elise just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is you.
Messi gets through on his own. Bernardo Silva! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Marseille do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He gets big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Scholes. And that interception was most necessary. Looking for options for movement. And this is Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. He has found the way through. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he welcomes it in. It's Scholes! He's done very well to get to that.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Raul proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
There's the shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now then, the ball's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Rafael Leao. Scholes. Neymar! Rijkaard. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Rafael Leao. Neymar purring through the... Great chance! Off the post! Lovely feet. Olise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception. Pele. Out to the right. It's a promising position. Knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a little off target. Driving on and making good progress. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Conte. Nice sequence of passes this. He's gone for goal! What a hit, the save was firm. Raul, Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Scholes tries from distance. Look at the space here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Olise. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their... Messi! It's hit the crossbar! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks.
There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! And it's Scholes. Bernardo Silva.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. Great chance! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Marseille are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's anyone's ball now. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Conte clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Saliba stood his ground strongly. Takes a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pelé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marseille leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That's an imaginative pass. Olise. That's good play. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well timed, excellent interception. Scholes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's away. Oh, shooting chance! Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Forlan. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some really good ball movement. Maldini. And the counter is on. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Neymar. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Carvajal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bullish header! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Marseille are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pele. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Scholes. Nicely worked.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Costa Curta makes the interception. Neymar. Driving through the middle. Pele. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Marseille certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Marseille are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes. And here's Neymar. Now he's having a go. Oh, he's hit the bar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Marseille come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Messi, and this is Bernardo Silva, and this is Messi. He's having a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Saliba has a shot! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nice interception, well timed. Neymar. Marseille with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Marseille looking to pass their way through. Conte. Marseille do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Scholes. Conte. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, super find. Scholes. Milan finding their passes. Ambitious ball here. And it's Neymar! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Milan have their third corner. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Saliba. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, it's come loose. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lovely, now then. Probing pass. Dink through. This looks promising. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bernardo Silva. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Messi! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just one goal in it now. Game on! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And Shevchenko! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure. He's gone for goal! Fantastic from Elise! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball, so effortless.
And the shot! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Elise, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught up. Judge, surely in for the pieces. Oh, yes, it's there. And that may just do it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So that's it, it is all over. Marseille proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni, recandosi al box informativo.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glory. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Marseille finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Olise. Marseille do have a chance to counter here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! Goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Scholes gets into some space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Scholes. Oh, they can break here. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Scholes. And Shevchenko! Oh, taken with style. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well read, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. And the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now this... And the shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Marseille finding their passes. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Scholes. Olise. And he's searching through. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Shevchenko. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Scholes. Raul. Marseille are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's going for goal! And Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Raul. Tries to play it through. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. Olise! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Scholes. Nicely shaped ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. So much time and space here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pele. Carvajal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting. Olise! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Marseille were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Scholes. He's cut it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Raul. Scholes. Played out to the right. Olise. He is through here. An instinctive delivery. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Plenty to aim at here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's a good foot in there.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007
Pele.
spettatori.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Right, Shevchenko. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
And Shevchenko! Scholes aimed beyond the defence. Raul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pele knocks it into space, and this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Raul. That is lovely. Raul plays it in. Nice interception, well timed. Scholes. Played into space. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has not gone well. Scholes goes steaming forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Marseille have reclaimed it. And here's Shevchenko. Saliba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao. Messi. Scholes. Rafael Leao. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Messi with the short one. And it's Con. He's having a go! Lacking in accuracy. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Milan blast them. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield.
It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And they can counter here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great vision. And here's Rafael Leao. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. It's Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Scholes. That's a good... And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance for a shot! Oh, another save.
Bernardo Silva really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Messi plays it short. And Messi! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Marseille, he's tried one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. Marseille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Scholes. Rafael Leao. Now it's Neymar! And it's Conte. He's going for goal! Just off target.
Conte really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind...
There's the header! Oh, it's hit the post! Pele gets flagged offside. Pinches it off him.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar, and here's the chance to counter. Floated through. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they win it back again. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Elise. Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Neymar. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. That's been cut out, well played. Saliba. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Pele. Now what about a counter-attack? And this is Shevchenko. And he's certainly onside here. It's Bernardo Silva.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's been slipped through. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Marseille can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Marseille do have a chance to counter here. Scholes. Well read, nice interception. And here's Rafael Leao. He's having a go! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Neymar. And he's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. Marseille are looking to go forward now. And this is Shevchenko. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their third corner. Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Marseille still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. It's a searching pass. Oh, cracking ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And that has put paid to that. Scholes. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Carvajal hurtling down that right flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Conte. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pele. Scholes. Tries to play it through. Bernardo Silva. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bernardo Silva. Forlan. Pele. Now it's Olise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in.
Marseille really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Marseille really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for the run. Conte. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Forlan. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Olise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Forlan. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And he shoots! And one more try! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Marseille given another corner. Corner number 2 then. He rises! Oh, that could cost them.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Into the last 5 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Neymar. That has been cut short. Now it's Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Knocks it into space. He's away! Pele. Scholes. Forlan. Marseille are looking to break at pace. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, what the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. Rafael Leao. Oh, what a Neymar! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super find. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, played right into his path. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Threads one in. Maldini.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Looking for a runner. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Brilliant from Leao! A finish right from the top draw. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Raul. And this is Shevchenko. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Forlan. Look at the space, it's Forlan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. And he welcomes it in. Rafael Leao finds himself offside. "15 minutes till half-time. That's a sharp pass. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Pelé. Now it's Forlan. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bernardo Silva. Pele. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Bernardo Silva. And this is Judge, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Bernardo Silva, Neymar, and Scholes. Now it's left, and the shot! Raul. Scholes. Now it's Shevchenko.
Un minuto di recupero.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Shot a goal! And again! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Cambio di giocatori.
And the second half gets underway.
Marseille really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Neymar. Driving forward. Great ball, and he's in here. It's goals! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to play it through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shevchenko! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, he has leathered that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a shade optimistic. 60 minutes played.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Well, that looks a decent ball, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Marseille really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
And Shevchenko! They've scored! Marseille are all square.
Pele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Marseille grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Marseille perhaps contemplating their next change here. He is through here. Raúl plays it in. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's onside. He's found a way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Real chance! Goal, Marseille! And the comeback is complete. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Marseille take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Messi clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Right, Shevchenko. Marseille looking to pass their way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Conte. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Messi. Messi. There's the shot! Denied by Anins. So that's it. It is all over. Marseille have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think...
Big chance! Fantastic from Elise! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pelé. Pelé is flagged offside. Van Dijk. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's searching through. Raul. Marseille leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's Messi! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. And he's had a hit. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour played. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Olise has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pelé does really well there, he is strong. Rafael Leao, it's a searching pass, and that's an excellent interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Carvajal. And Scholes. Carvajal. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. Hangs in a cross. He's having a go. Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Now he's got space here. Cannavaro makes the interception. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And here's Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. He's going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Scholes. Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Bernardo Silva. Scholes puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Scholes. Now it's Olise. He's found a way through. Real chance! Fantastic from Olise! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. And wow, he has given that a... It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Conte. Bernardo Silva. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Shevchenko. Now it's Messi, and that's a good ball. Quality ball, and that has left him in a heap. He is through here. Out to the right. He has found the way through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Rafael Leao, brilliantly cut out. Can he spark a counter here? Scholes. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Scholes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Marseille really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Marseille are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it. Goes for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé, knocks it into space. Now it's Rafael Leao, played into space, and he's intervened well there.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Raul could try cutting inside here. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through, and smartly reclaimed. Marseille in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Pelé, lovely, now Olise! It's hit the upright. Scholes. And here's Olise. Bernardo Silva tries to play it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. That has ended up in no man's land. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Conte. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. And it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Scholes wins the duel this time. Scholes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been won straight back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been slung wide. And he was alert to it. Conte. Olise. Could move up a gear here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marseille have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Roberto Carlos picks it up from the goal kick. He can run onto that. That has not gone well. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close, both sides.